It's always a challenge when you're faced with a blank piece of paper, because it's slightly scary, it can be intimidating, but it's also an opportunity to do something fresh and new. And I think the important thing as an artist is to continually develop and to continually move forward. And what's challenging and frightening, but also ultimately rewarding, is to move into new areas and to try something that you haven't done before. I first got interested in working in stained glass through art school. I was there many moons ago, up in Edinburgh, and I was actually going to study something completely different. I was going to study graphic design. And then I walked into the stained glass studio and I thought, wow, this is fantastic. Just so much light coming into the room. And what appealed to me was working with your hands. It was something very kind of honest about just hand making something. And I just fell in love with it there and then. I make all of my traditional stained glass here in my studio in Leicestershire. And I enjoy making things by hand, but it's very time consuming. I'm making traditional stained glass in the same way that it's been done for centuries, so hand tools, antique glass, lead, hand painting on glass and kiln firing, and it's a slow process. Very often with an art installation, part of your brief is to tell a story. Whether it is the story of a local community or the story of a place or a figure. You spend time with the local community, working with them, talking with them, getting them to write down ideas and memories, bring in photographs, liaise with you, and bringing various parts of communities together and watching the chemistry take place, and then use that chemistry to inform the way you create a design. It's always interesting when you create an artwork that goes into a building, because the building's going to last for a long time. It's going to last for many years, and the artwork is going to be there as well. So it's got to be relevant not only for today, but also for years to come.